Hi guys, welcome back to RT Share T, where respiratory therapists live out loud. With me, your host Linda Frott, the Asthma Lady. Yes, welcome everybody, welcome to anybody new. And I just wanted to say thank you to my guest co-host from last week, Al Keith, speaking on collaborating your passion with evidence-based practices and coming up with asthma blues. Al was just such a great co-host, and he's just an overall great guy. So it was an amazing experience having him share his perspective on RT Share T. So hey Al, if you're watching, thank you. So yes, let me talk to you guys. Before we start this episode, I want to tell you guys that I have a book drop. Can you see this? Okay, so yes, I created this ebook that you, asthma control please. So it's like check please, asthma control please, 9 steps to community engagement and asthma awareness. So pretty much people have been DMing me, has been trying to contact me, asking me the same questions over and over again. I am in a communication phase, and I just said it just made sense to put everything that I have learned over the years as the asthma program director and the North Brooklyn Asthma Action Alliance chairperson, to just put everything we've learned in this aspect in a book. So if you need it, it's available on Amazon Kindle Unlimited for free, and it's also available on paperback and all that good stuff. So you can find it there. If you need it, it's available. Boom. Also guys, I'm going to be in the Patreon space. So yes, so any of you guys who want to donate to RT Share T, much appreciated. There you'll be able to let us know what other content you want on this show, what types of guest co-hosts, Q&As, events coming up. So we have a lot coming up in the pipelines for 2023 and 2024. So me, I'm ahead of the game. I'm always, thinking. So, and we're just about promoting positive vibes in the healthcare field and in the respiratory care space. So look out for that. And Patreon, it really just, the donations will help with equipment and supporting the events and whatnot. So I'm not, making really nothing from it. I just want to make sure the information is out there. You know how I do. Okay, boom. Now, today's episode, we are going to talk about the most dangerous phrase in relations to asthma awareness. Okay, so here it is. Drum roll. It's just asthma. Okay, so that is a very dangerous phrase that we hear, and in certain communities, because so many people see it, or we have so many family members that have it. So minority communities, they start to sometimes use phrases like that. Well, it's just asthma. Just give them the pump. Just give them the pump. And hearing this cringes. It's like hurts my ears, right? Because you would never say someone is just a little bit on fire, right? If you saw someone on fire, this would be an emergency. So not being able to breathe is a problem in any shape or form, right? So when we hear this, we have to give education where we let folks know that not everyone's asthma looks the same. Someone's asthma condition can change like this depending on their environment. So this is all through education. And so what we do, so when I went to go get my master's, I went to go get my master's because I wanted to understand what we call our frequent flyers. So those are the people that keep coming back to the ER over and over again for the same thing, for the same condition. So I went back to school to go get my master's, and my master's in public health, and what I learned were a bunch of theories that help to figure out why people make the decisions that they make, especially when it pertains to their health. And one of the theories that I learned was the health belief model. So the health belief model is a validated theory that helps predict patients and family members their beliefs in a specific condition, right? So what you want to know is it comes with 6 constructs, right? So basically you want to know, for the patient or the family, do they feel like asthma is a problem? How serious of a problem is it for them? Are they aware of the benefits of the new thing you're trying to teach them to help them control their asthma? Are they aware of their barriers that may block them of achieving this? Do they feel like they can actually do the new thing that they're teaching them? And then the cues to action. What actually motivates them to do it? So these are things that when we talk to patients, we listen, we use motivational interviewing questions, open-ended questions, and questions like, hey, can you tell me about little Peter's experience with their Symbicort, right? Just something like that. And they can say things like, if you start to hear things like, oh, Peter's doing fine, he grew out of it, and we don't need it anymore. But you notice Peter has been in the emergency room at least 4 times this month. So, so we have to understand where the disconnect is, and that's where we start to phase in the education. And when it comes to, do the family think they can do it, we want to give them something easy. And I think what I tend to see with asthma educators or just healthcare professionals, oftentimes we want to hit them with everything. Like, this is everything you need to do to gain asthma control. And it can be overwhelming for families, especially with those with large social economical issues where there's just a lot going on with them, right? So we want to give them something easy. And so, example, let's take someone that has a smoker in the family. So let's say little Peter keeps coming back to the emergency room, and we notice that his clothes smells like smoke and the mom smells like smoke. So of course, most patients, family members know that smoking is a no-no, right? So that's not something that we have to really say per se, but what we can do is just start to notice, like, okay, they know that smoking is a problem. And you just kind of go like, hey, listen, just based off, hey, so, just human talk. So around how many cigarettes do you smoke a day? If they tell you, oh, I smoke like 8 cigarettes a day, it's like, okay. How about we take away 2 cigarettes? That's it. Let's just see if you can take away 2. All right. And then let's come back. The next time you come back, we can talk about it. That's it. Or listen, I got the hookup with the quit smoking hotline. How would you feel about calling the hotline and seeing if this works for you? How does that sound? You use social media? Okay, so how about before you get on social media, before you do your social media scroll, whichever your choice, Instagram or whatever, Twitter, how about you call the hotline before then and see, if that works for you, to kind of help you, remind you. All right. And then the next time we come back, we'll see how that goes. So that's it. So understand that just by doing that, I made it easier for them. I didn't just say, hey, why don't you quit smoking? Okay, that's a really hard thing for people to do. And so just give them a small, something that they can just do a little at a time. And if they do it, it gives them a gold star. It's like, all right now, you see what I'm saying? So they took the first step. So those are things that we kind of want to do when it comes to coaching somebody towards asthma control and working with the health belief model. We want to know where they are at the present moment and help them where they are. All right, guys. So I hope you guys learned something from me here today. Okay, let me remind you guys that I am speaking, okay, for anybody that needs CEUs, coming up very soon, April 12th, I'm going to be with the RT Navigators Pulmonary Health Spring Seminars. It comes with 6 CEUs. I'm the opener speaker, and I'm speaking about asthma, of course. All right, guys? So come get your CEUs. Come have a good time. Come holler at your girl. Come see me and all that good stuff. So yes, and don't forget that we are on Patreon. Don't forget that we are here on Google Podcasts and on most podcast platforms on Wednesdays, and we are on YouTube on Thursdays, guys. So yes, thank you so much. We have so much more to come. Thank you all for the support, and remember to invest in yourself and to only compete with yesterday's version of you. See you next week. Bye.